Hello, LEGO lovers. This is Elle, and this is a LEGO Speed Champions parts review. And this is actually from a little polybag called the Lamborghini Huracán Super Trofeo EVO. I think that's a long name. Set number 30342, and it has 70 pieces. And I obviously bought too many of them, but I did know kind of what this was when I got into it. And there's actually quite a few good and some rarer pieces. So let's get into it. First up, we'll start with the gray. Nothing really too special there. You obviously just get some gray parts. You do get two of these dark gray slopes, which is kind of a nice part to have. It's not too common. Another nice thing in here is actually this white bracket, which I actually did not realize was as rare as it is, but I guess it's only in like 20 sets. So you get two of those for this small of a set. That's a poly bag that retails for $4.99. You might be able to find it cheaper on eBay or on clearance or wherever you want to look. And also you have the kind of bar to stud that they usually put in the hands of minifigures. Again, I thought this was more common than it was, but it's only in like 15 sets. As you can see, it's just a nice versatile part, and you actually get 3 of them in here, which is actually a pretty nice little deal, which is also a little awkward because it's a Speed Champions set. But into the next really exciting part, we have some gold here. Now, there's 2 different colors gold actually right here. So first up, we have 2 of these gold bars, which is also a little bit uncommon, but that's in the pearl gold type gold color. So as you can see, it's just a bar. It's one of the smaller bars. But then in the more metallic type gold, you have some tiles. So I don't know if you can tell on camera here, but this is a 1x2 tile that is much more gold shiny than any other type of gold. And you get 4 of the 1x2s and 3 of the 1x1s. And the interesting thing with those is those are very rare. They're both in under 10 sets. I want to say like very special sets, to be honest. But it's nice that you get 4 of those and then 3 of those, and this is just a poly bag. So obviously it's a little bit easier to get quite a few of them. But then the majority of the set is in black, and that might be kind of bland. However, it does have some versatile and nice parts that may not be necessarily the most uncommon or common, but let's get into it. So up here we have the tire parts, and these are not too common, but as you can see, that's where the axle goes in there. Otherwise, it has this kind of nice detailing for a rim, which I actually pretty like, and these wheels are smaller, and if I believe so, they do, yep, you can put a bar in there. However, it is a little loose, but that gives it some additional kind of versatility. Obviously, those are going to go on there, and obviously you get 4 because there's 4 wheels. And then the wheels that go on there are these very small ones. They're not that bad, though, to be honest. They remind me of like your standard kind of toy car type wheels. Very smooth, no detailing really, but still a nice tire to get. Then we got a couple black brackets here. We got the 1x4, 2 of those. Just again, brackets are a very very universally utilized part, and you get 2 of the longer type ones, and then you get 2 of these kind of overhanging square type ones, which again for a poly bag is fairly nice. And then you also get one of these kind of divider seat parts. They use that for friends and minifigures where you put it between their legs and you can sit in it. And the black one here is actually a little bit rare, which I also didn't realize. But it's only in less than 100 sets, which doesn't seem like a lot, but for LEGO parts it kind of is. But also there's plates here. Nothing overly special. It's just a good variety of plates. You get 2x6s, 1x4s, 1x2s, and some 1x1s. This is also kind of a rare clip in this color, which is another kind of interesting thing I didn't overly know. But it's just the, oh my gosh, I can't hold it apparently, but it's the double clip 1x2. Another somewhat rare part and interesting part is this, I don't know what to classify it as, like a plate tile combo, but it kind of has that sloping here, and then it kind of goes in on that stud, which is a kind of just cool little look. Obviously, they use it for the hoods of cars, and it's kind of a 1x4x3. You can see what it is. It's just a nice little slope type part, useful for a lot of different things and detailing stuff out. We get our one clip, not too special, but again, a nice versatile part. I found myself using those a lot, so I'm happy to get more. We also have some of these black 1x2 cheese slopes. Just 3 of them, an okay part to get. Nice again for, you know, your details and sloping. More tiles there. Again, nice to get more tiles. They're not the dark gray that people can use in their cities, but we also get 4 of these 2x2, kind of 1x2x1x2 tiles. I don't know if that's a good way to explain it, but it's just another versatile part that's kind of a little rare. So it's nice to see it in more sets. And this again is a smaller set. We got 2 black of the curve 1x2 slopes, not too special. 2 jumpers, a 2x2 random tile there. So, like, overall, there's some good parts in here. 1x1 tiles. You know, like I said, they're not rare, but they're a good part. Another part which I was really happy to see in here is 2 pairs of these wedges. Now, I have personally not seen these a whole lot, but I do like getting more of these kind of smaller wedges because they're versatile for a lot of different things. I've seen people kind of manage to get them like this. Obviously, you can just do tons of different things. And obviously, if you're a TIE fighter builder, you can use them on 2 different sides. Just a nice part that I know I'm happy to get. But there's a little bit more here. It's a poly bag with stickers. So obviously you get car stickers. Not too special. Although I could see some of these being used on larger cars and stuff. That is kind of the Lamborghini logo. And you have the rear lights there. It's just a nice little detail. But since it's on black and it's not totally like, I don't know, like got tons of like Lamborghini logoing and stuff on there, I could see it being used for other different projects, you know, tech projects or other vehicles and stuff. This actually kind of looks like a robot face now that I look at it. You got the 2 red eyes and just a flat mouth. That's actually really cool. That is an interesting little use there that you could use for that sticker. And the other interesting thing that I just want to point out is they didn't let the stickers run out of oxygen, so they gave them breathing holes so that the stickers can breathe. We want one of them to die in shipping. So just kind of a nice little thing that they put the stickers in here to protect them and make sure they don't die. And of course there's instructions, but I don't really need to show that. So what do I have to say about this set? Well, it's 70 pieces for $5. Price per piece, that puts it at a pretty good poly bag. You don't usually get that high of a piece count in poly bags too often. And maybe that's because there's no minifigure in there. But also, that's kind of a bonus because if you buy a bunch of these, or you want a bunch of them, or, you know, whatever, it's not really a good thing to get a whole bunch of them. You're going to have a whole bunch of the same minifigure. It's going to be a common minifigure. It's not going to be the most exciting thing. However, getting a lot of parts that you can use in lots of different builds is kind of nice. Of course, I would have loved a fully pink car. Maybe one day we'll get a Speed Champion car that's like pink or purple. But until then, this is still a pretty good little Speed Champion poly bag. Lots of great parts, in my opinion at least. And that's going to be it for this video. It went a lot longer than I thought it would, but it is an interesting one to me, to be honest. It's one of the better poly bags parts-wise I've seen. It's kind of up there with the cat, actually. But thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, please. And then subscribe, obviously, if you're a first-time watcher. And if you want to see more of my interesting videos or wherever I go in the LEGO world, thanks again for watching. Hopefully you watch another one of my videos. Thanks again.